There's no other way to play Final Fantasy XIV than just standing in Limsa and doing nothing. I don't even know what the story is. How long does it take to get to the decent content in Final Fantasy? I've played for like 2 years, I'm still not there. I'm at the good enough content. Oh good, it's Poison Land! Of all the fucking dungeons that I could have got to piss around on, I had to get the one that legitimately might actually kill me. Sometimes you forget that I am actually a pro gamer. Guessing I just click it when it's at the top? That's close! Weak. Shut up, game. You'd remove the catgirls just to annoy people. Well, that's just gonna ruin the game. Without catgirls, it's just Final 14. There's no fantasy. Look at us. Being all professional and whatnot. We've already got people hanging out with us, casting spells and stuff. Oh boy, Josh is a Limsa AFKer. Well, how else do you play it? There's no other way to play Final Fantasy XIV than just standing in Limsa and doing nothing. I don't even know what the story is. I'm pretty sure that at some point something went wrong. That's it. That's all I know. You know what they say about people who AFK in Limsa? That they're really attractive and fantastic and great at the game? The true end game is just chatting in Limsa. That's true. Did I buy Cloud off Craigslist? Look, this is the Cloud outfit. Alright? Shut up. Okay, you know what? Just for that, I'm going to point something out to you. If you look at the very, very, very top of the screen, you'll notice that I've not actually trimmed off the top of the window that well. Which is why you can just about see where it says Final Fantasy. See? You didn't see that before. Now you do. You're welcome. Where is the cup? Allow me to point this out to you. Look at my hotbars. Alright? 1, 2, 3. That makes total sense. See? 1, Fast Blade. Goes into 2, Riot Blade. Goes into 3, Rage of Halone. 4 and 5, you've got AoE and AoE. Chiming together. 6 is your off global cooldown. And 7 is a long range aggro grab. Makes total sense. This is all personal aggro. Grab it onto me. That makes sense. Control 1, Fight or Flight. Damage increase. Control 2, nothing. Control 3, Provoke. And Control 4, Interject. These are my support abilities. So, everything 1 to 7, aggro. Doing damage, grabbing aggro. Everything in the center, supporting myself. Everything on the top, which is Alt 1 to 6, is damage reduction, damage reduction, damage reduction, damage reduction, damage reduction, and damage stop. What is this? If you've never played Final Fantasy XIV, please understand this is literally what it is. This is the game. It is standing in Limsa Laminsa while catgirls pose around you and someone else throws gill at you. This is the game. This is how it works. This is Final Fantasy XIV. I don't even know what... There's no game. There's no dungeons. There's no enemies. There's no bad guys. No bosses. This is the game. Don't forget bunny girls. There are bunny girls. Well, cat girls and bunny girls. Should I just queue up as a tank for a random dungeon and try and tank as well as I can? That's fine. Main scenario, they need a tank. Let's do it. Let's see how quick that pops. The only reason I play a tank is for my quick queue privileges. People sometimes say to me, why do you tank? Are you good at tanking? Oh no. No, not at all. But I don't like queuing. That's what it is. Trials tank. I mean, I could Trials tank, but not like extreme stuff. Definitely not extreme stuff. MSQ. Yeah, main story quest. It's fine. What has happened? It's not even popped. What the hell? I waited more than 10 seconds. It didn't even pop. Leveling. There we go. I can do a leveling dungeon. Let's see when that pops. I swear to God if it doesn't pop in the next 10 seconds. It's just tanking like a sprout, though. If the party I've got are very lucky, I will turn on Tank Stance. Tank Stance is for losers. Tank Stance is for tanks who can't do enough damage to be tanky. How long does it take to get to the decent content in Final Fantasy? I've played for like 2 years, I'm still not there. I'm at the good enough content. That's what I'll do. Oh good, it's Poison Land! Of all the fucking dungeons that I could have got to piss around on, I had to get the one that legitimately might actually kill me. Oh, this is a lot less funny than I thought it would be. Bollocks. Oh, right. Okay, hang on then. Let me just type into the party. Just say good luck to the healer. Let's see how well this goes. Some of you are going to be like, oh, hang on, Josh can actually tank quite well. Like, sometimes I actually play games. Oh, that guy's dragging some aggro over there. Hang on. Let's just grab some aggro. I've said good luck to the healer. We're going to do fine. Don't worry about it. Party already pulled. Yeah, they don't need me. I'm more of a suggestion. Do we have a healer? Romy, I very much need you right now, mate. Okay, so I've already had to use my massive mitigation to not die. Oh, that got us close. That got us very close. My goodness. We all excited? I'm excited. If you've not played this before, so we're in the Aurum Vale. Aurum Vale is legitimately a horrible dungeon. Like, genuinely, this is actually quite nice. Is he grabbing the whole room? I mean, look, Tim, if you want to grab the whole frickin' room, mate, that's fine. But I'm going to do what I can to mitigate the damage that I can. So, Tim, let's maybe not. Okay, so, yeah, the DPS is absolutely deciding to grab a hell of a lot more than he needs to grab. But amazingly, you can tell that I'm focusing, so I'm starting to talk slower. Like, when I'm talking slower, I'm like, yeah, okay, cool, let's focus now. That was actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. I've not been that low on health in Aurum Vale before. Whew! You can mitigate damage by turning off tank stance. Yeah, that's like the coward's way of mitigating damage. I'm not doing coward mitigation, am I? Right, let's just pull you back over here, Mr. Angry Plant. Let's pull you back this way. Come on. Let's get some Shellatrons going up here. I hate Aurum Vale for all the Blue Mage runs. Yeah, Aurum Vale does generally suck, to be fair. I'm trying to work out. I've got one down stack on me right now. So we're doing these at 2 stacks. 2 stacks will be up. I'm looking at the top for the 2 stacks, by the way, just so you guys know. And even though I'm staying at a distance, always be casting. So I'm still throwing my shield, even if I am far away. Still throwing that shield. Alright, we're at 2 stacks, so let's grab your attention and grab some Morbol Fruit. That gives us just enough. And now we'll get some mitigation up for the rest of the fight. I'm going down to a lot lower than I want to go to, but I think the healer is doing a pretty good job. I'm trying not to overlay the mitigations too much. If anyone doesn't play Final Fantasy XIV, the way it goes is you have multiple mitigation skills which reduce the amount of damage you take, but you don't have enough skills to keep them up all the time. So there will be moments of play when you are taking more damage than you need to. And what I need to do is weave the mitigation into and between the damage that I take. That was you taking a 3rd Morbol Fruit. I want to grab another Morbol Fruit, but I think this dude's basically dead. So I'm just going to tank through it until we can kill him, and then I'll go and grab one. There we go. We don't do the slice. We don't do the spooky slice. That's true. So yes, you've got mitigation, and my mitigations are, you've got Sentinel and Rampart. They last for a couple of seconds each, and then I throw Shalotron in when my Paladin gauge gets to 50 every now and again. I'm going to pass these because I don't need them. That's cool. Ethereal Tortoiseshell Bracelets. No, I'm good. So I throw in mitigation as when I need to. I've got the Reprisal, which reduces the damage of all nearby enemies by 10%, which means that's mitigation not just for me, but for the rest of my party as well. I was really hoping that they wouldn't pull literally everything, but this is what we're doing. One thing else I'm going for is I've got some AoE aggro grabs. I've got the big jumpy slashy thing. Because this is a relatively early dungeon, all I really need to do is get things' attention. When I'm trying to get massive groups of attention, I will go from Rage of Halone into Total... Sorry, I'll go from Total Eclipse into Prominence, which is that jump in the air slash thing. I want the enemy facing me, so the DPS can get their positionals going on and do more damage from the back. My damage, even though I'm doing some, it's not substantial enough to really matter. And I'm just passing on all the loot because I'm not really doing this run for any loot. I just wanted to see if I could tank while also constantly talking. Whenever you play an MMORPG, it's actually quite difficult. If you're playing it for fun, you're focusing on it. And if you're streaming it, you're focusing on entertaining and doing the stream. People often ask streamers why they're so crap at games, and it's often because they're splitting their attention so heavily between the audience and the thing itself. Like, if you were to watch me actually play this game to the best of my ability, I would be silent. That's what it would be. I would be completely quiet. If someone says, hey, play, you know, the best Final Fantasy XIV of your life, I would be very, very quiet. Because I need to be quiet to focus while I'm playing FF14. You have a 2-button rotation, so don't stress too much. Yeah, pretty much. My rotation is press 4, and then sometimes when I'm in the mood, press 5. Occasionally throw a 6 in there every now and again. Make sure the mitigation is up, mainly when the boss is here. I'm really not too bothered about anything else. TM, you really need to stop grabbing the aggro on everything, dude. I swear to God, if he gets the boss, I'm just going to let him die. I'm going to be like, you wanted this, TM. This was your choice. Okay, he was good. Well done. Now let's get some mitigation out. Let's get the boss facing me. You guys just wail on his arse for a bit. I want to make a brew and we changed games. No, this is just... this is Guild Wars 2 with mods. That's what this is. This is Guild Wars 2 with mods. Keep this and you'll hit 90 with a tank before Asmongold. It's not difficult. When's he going to play FF14 again? I hope soon, because I actually enjoyed him playing FF14. When Josh is silent, he can solo... When I am quiet, it's like Shaggy unlocking 10% of his power. When I make absolutely no noise, it's when you know shit's about to go down. When I'm thinking, oh, okay, right, here we go. Here we go. That's when you know stuff's about to happen. Tanking is much more... You've got to actually pay somewhat attention. If I was DPSing this, it'd be really easy. I would just stand back as Black Mage and occasionally just sometimes touch things. That's what I would do. I love the variety in enemy attacks here as well. The variety is good. This is probably the easiest boss because you just need to stay away from the damage and that's about it. The other boss, the final boss, gives you stacks and you can see they count up and the stacks are debuffs, and if you get too many debuffs then you take a serious amount of damage and that sucks. But I'm trying to keep all of my stuff up. There we go. Oh sweet, level up, nice. Achievement unlocked, sticking with the pointy end. I don't know what we got from this loot guy, but again, not doing any of this for loot, so that's fine. First boss does, yeah, the first boss does the same as the last, pretty much. I like how the DPS walks forward just far enough to get all the aggro on them. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, I'll come in and let me just grab all the aggro here, this is fine. Nope. Nearly up on the Paladin scale, there we go. You normally don't want to overlay Shellatron with any of your other mitigation because it doesn't work that well together. But you do want to keep at least enough mitigation up. Come on, healer. Let's keep it going. Oh, that was very close to dying. It's not even the DPS. The healer is running into the mobs. Well, you know what? It's okay. Romy is the goddess of magic. So I've kind of got to have faith in them, haven't I? I've got to have faith in them. Healer was cutting it very close just there. The clutch heals. The healer knows that I'm going to take the aggro of the mobs. Personally, when I am playing, I feel much more comfortable knowing that I get the aggro first. But that's just how I play. I don't know this group. This is a random group. They're doing fine so far. Aurum Vale's not the easiest one to do. I don't know the skill level of those guys. We don't have... I'm overly cautious. I know that I am, okay? That's a thing with me. If you ever play MMOs with me in a group, one thing you'll learn is that I am massively overcautious. I like to know every move the enemy's going to make. I like to know every move that our team has got. I like to have contingencies on top of contingencies on top of contingencies. I really, really do. I am super overcautious. Okay, so the healer just runs in and gets all the aggro. The DPS run in and get all the aggro, and then thankfully, because I've got mitigation, enmity, I can grab everything off them, but it's not the easiest to grab off them. But no, mate, when you play MMOs with me and we go in to do some difficult stuff, we know exactly what's meant to happen, and if it doesn't happen, we know exactly what's going to happen as a backup and a backup and a backup and a backup. I go in with so many plans. It's ridiculous. Okay? I am a very cautious tank. People are always like, oh, pull more, pull more, pull more. I'm like, nope, do not pull more because the healer is nearly dead. In fact, I'm pretty sure the healer nearly did die just then. Yeah. I am extremely cautious as a tank. I tend to go a lot slower than I need to. But some people don't like that. People are like, oh, go faster, go faster, go faster. I've got no real desire to be super quick with anything. I'm happy to go a bit slower with it. This is a very slow run. It is. But this is also, I mean, we've got a sprout, so I'm not going to push the DPS too far. And it's a slow run because I'm focusing more on chatting to you guys and explaining what I'm doing than I am actually running through and tanking as best I can. I'll tank as well as I can while entertaining. Slow and steady also arrives at the goal with fewer wipes. That's true. That is very true. I'm trying to stay as close as I can to these guys while also avoiding the majority of stuff and keeping the backs of them facing it. Can you sit there and look pretty instead of being informative? I can try. I've always hated the wall-to-wall pools that are so common. I quite like the slower pace of gameplay, to be honest, but that's just me. I mean, I just prefer that. Pretty sure the healer just ran in. Is this the final boss room? It might be. So I'll skip this cutscene. I'll double check that I've still got time to get into the thing before it ends. Alright, here we go. Now I can stick on some mitigation. And now I can start slapping you around. This way, my friend. Come on. Over near the morbol fruit, please. That's better. Alright, here we go. Damage up. Let's attack. Arm's length, just, you know, for good measure. I'm not particularly bothered about... Oh, that's interrupt. Don't need to interrupt anything yet, but I can do, just to try and get rid of the burrow. Oh no, you've burrowed, that's fine. I wanted to try and leave the burrow interrupt to last, but got me just on that one. Okay, we've got 2 burrs in, but that's fine. I've positioned you here so I can get a morbol fruit while still being the focus. That's the point. Healers are just... Healers are the true tanks. Healers are the true daddies of the dungeons. Let's be honest. Healers decide who lives. They decide who dies. They are the tough ones. Let's pull you back. In fact, let's reduce your damage for everyone slightly before you do that big nasty attack. I mean, some people like pulling from wall to wall. Some people don't. Come on, Miser. Be over here, mate. Let's just grab the aggro from everyone, because that's the best way to do it right now. Let's be greedy with our attacks here. Get some mitigation up for the next 4 seconds. And then we'll get it up for the next couple of seconds. Was kind of hoping that it would stay in the same place, seeing as we're on 2 stacks already. But I'll grab you, get this before we get to 3, because nobody wants to be on 3 stacks of the burrs. Never tell a healer to adjust. No, I'll change what I'm doing until we get to the right place. It's fine. Don't worry. I know that the healers take priority here. This is okay. I mean, I'm pretty good as a paladin at keeping myself alive if I need to. The one problem I've got right now is that I don't have access to hallowed ground, and hallowed ground is the kind of push to not die button, which is useful. I was healing for a dungeon, someone was obnoxiously pulling, goading them to go faster. They clearly preferred slower. As the healer, let them die. Yeah, pretty much. We succeeded, and that was fine. Right, let's do player commendations and give it to the only person left. And I'm not bothered about any of the loot. We didn't die in Aurum Vale. That was good. First time joining a live stream, please be gentle. We couldn't be much more rough than trying to pull a brand new team through Aurum Vale. So I think we did fine. I even got a player commendation. Check me out. Angie healer. The healer. Why is everyone here? What are you all doing? Why are you not off grinding? Why is there a bunny girl with a... You look so happy. Everyone looks so happy. Guild Wars 2 is a game about trying to become a sparkle, whereas Final Fantasy XIV is a game where everyone is a sparkle. That's... Aurum Vale is the Sprout Eater. Average Limsa moment. Yeah, pretty much. This is what we're doing. What do we tank now? Or do we go to the Gold Saucer? I mean, I'm always up for a bit of Golden Saucer. Has anyone ever told you look at Richard Madden in Game of Thrones? They have, but I prefer to take back the narrative, and I say Richard Madden looks like me. If you ever meet Richard Madden, tell him he looks like a niche internet micro-celebrity who does MMORPG games. And he'll look at you and be like, who? And you'll be like, it doesn't matter, don't worry about it. And then you'll leave. Josh, it's 20 past the hour, a new gate will have started in the saucer. God damn, why are we not there right now? Why are we not at the Golden Saucer literally right now? Let's do it. Oh, can you imagine if Richard Madden was like, yeah, I get that. Henry Cavill probs know who you are. I hope he does. Right, we're at the Golden Saucer. What are we doing? Let's play real, genuine, actual, proper stuff. Right, let's do this. Here we go. It's fine. I didn't even want to play on this game. It's okay. I didn't even... This isn't my game. You guys you do well. You're doing fine. I believe in all of you. Shut up. I'm wishing for the day Henry Cavill gets onto Cameo. Oh God, Visa, you're going to spend so much money making him say dumb shit to me, aren't you? That's okay. I'll sit here. It's alright. Don't worry. I'll just sit here and then just... There we go. Just going to hang out here. Hang out here with some cat girls. This is fine. This is my life now. And a cat boy? Oh, now I know. Now I'm definitely lucky. Fantastic. I look so angry. Look at my character. He looks so emo. He's so ridiculous. Not even the head pats are helping. He's so ridiculously emo. I love it. You could visit Omega from Light. You could do. I think I'm on... Am I on Chaos or Omega? Oh, I'm on Omega. That's why it says Omega on the screen. That's what that means. I'm sorry if all of you were expecting a professional level streamer and you got me. The special limited time event has concluded. We look forward to your participation in events to come. So do I. You know, game, has anyone informed Zepla? We can let her know. Like, is she legitimately online? I don't know if she's online right now. I don't think she is. That's a shame. Right, I think I need to play some games and show you guys how good I am at gaming. Because sometimes you forget that I am actually a pro gamer. Guessing I just click it when it's at the top. That's close! Weak. Shut up, game. Show your face. Show you weak. I'm guessing that I click it when it's all the way up there. Right, is that... Right, am I clicking it on the wrong end? Do I need to click it on the left-hand side? Click it when it's in the middle. Oh, no one told me this. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Right, that's not the middle, but... No one clip this. Everyone pretend this didn't happen. Shut up. Clip that. That's what we do. That's 25 MPG. Boom, son. Game is done. Beaten it. Finished, all of you. Thank you for the bouncing and the red things. I couldn't have done it without you. I was distracted. I was very... Stars. That's what it was. Stars were not in alignment. Stars. Wrong position. Can't do it. That's the punch game? Where is the Moogle game? You got that reference! Stars. Can't do it. One of my favourite films, without a doubt, is The Road to El Dorado. I swear to God, The Road to El Dorado is massively underrated. So many people haven't even seen it. When someone says to me they haven't seen The Road to El Dorado, I'm like, sit down, we're watching it right now. Here we go. Let's do some more stuff. The Moogle's Paw. Let's play. Right, so I've got to move this across and then up. And hopefully we should... Sit down, son. That's how we do games. 25. Got the red one. Not even a problem. Done. What's coming next? Where else do we want to be going to? Done Chocobo Racing. Oh, hey. I think we can. Gold Saucer, random Chocobo races. Let's join. Let's see what happens. We've joined up to a random Chocobo race in the Gold Saucer. If enough of you... You blame Shell for your thigh addiction. Look, The Road to El Dorado... I've already discussed this. There's a couple of films in a person's life that will affect them for the rest of their life. The regular viewers will know who has affected my life forever. There's a couple of films that after you watch them, you realise that your life direction has changed. And you've maybe developed an interest. You've maybe started to understand who you are slightly more. And the regular viewers will know that for me, that film was Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. And that was the Hex Girls. That happened. When the Hex Girls happened, Like, my entire life took a very different direction when I first of all discovered the Hex Girls, and then when I watched the Rocky Horror Picture Show and discovered Tim Curry. I was like, this is a moment right now. This is a moment things have happened. So I do not remember the correct way to do this. How do I run quicker? I'm guessing I hold... Oh, you hold... Okay, cool. You just... Oh, you just run. Cool. I see. So you hold W to run faster. Maybe get me that. What does that do? Spiderweb? Let's use that. Okay, so I'm falling back for a more dramatic victory. That's what I'm doing. Falling back for a more dramatic... My Chocobo's pretty crap, by the way. Frankenfurter from the Rocky Horror Picture Show is without a doubt one of the most amazing characters in cinematic history. Oh, boosted! Now for real. Josh losing. I'm not losing, I'm falling back for a more dramatic victory. You've got to pull your Chocobo back a bit when it's lathered. You know, you've got to get a good lather going on your Chocobo. And then occasionally just jump over things like this. You cosplay as Eddie. Excellent. You know, when Eddie said he didn't like his teddy, you knew he was a no-good kid. I'm not good at this. But it's having fun that matters. Right now I'm being overtaken by Wet Locket. Nobody wants to be overtaken by Wet Locket. And yet here we are. Let's just pull you back, stop you being lathered. Get you a thing. Oh, okay, excellent. Yeah, take that, Locket. You stupid Locket. I'm going to do that. What's that shooting game? What was the one where you have to shoot the things? Remember that? Yeah. Oh, stamina tablet. Thank you. There we go. Tireless. Beautiful. Here we go. Tireless going on. A little bit of absolute sprinting. Yeah, you're lathered. It's okay. Don't worry. Pull you back a bit, then we'll get back to sprinting. It's good. And you all thought I was going to lose. You all were worried about me, weren't you? Had no need to be. You had no need to be. I appreciate your concern, don't get me wrong, but it's not necessary. Look at this. This is how you do it. I've 94% all the way through. He's lathered. I'll take third place. Third place is a good place to be. Third place is a good place to be. Arctic Silver 88. Did you win? Were you Vermil Parfait? What a fantastic name, Vermil Parfait. And now who gets the... God damn it! Like, okay, fine, I'll take that. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Where is the gate guard? Mr. Gate Person? Games! More games. Monster toss. Alright, let's toss something. Here we go. I'm guessing you kind of want it to be in the middle again. Hey, that's pretty good. That's not bad. I'll take that. Oh, that missed. That was 8 minutes the next gate. I'll wait 8 minutes the next gate. That's fine. Come on, that was close. God damn. Oh, we are failing at this. Over again. I'm just glad you're all happy. This one is very forgiving. Did you just say this one is very forgiving and now I've made one shot? Oh, wow. Okay, so I still got 20. That's amazing. That's like a lot of stuff. You spend one and you still get an absolute load back. That's pretty impressive. Okay, I'll try again. I've got a couple of balls. You just got to try and get the balls in the thing. This is not forgiving at all. You lied to me. You very much lied to me. How does one obtain an anime waifu for laifu? How do you? Old British man reflexes. Okay, less of the old. The British, I can't argue with that. That's fine. But less of the old. What was it? Yes. Oh yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were walking the dogs. Thank you for the bits, by the way. It's very kind of you. And we were talking about the game Conkers. Who from England played Conkers? You know what Conkers is? You get like a conker from a conker tree, it falls onto the floor, you take the kind of the wrapper off it, if you will, the little spiky green thing, you get the conkers out of the settle, you drill a hole through the conker, and then you put a shoestring through it, or a little bit of string through it, you tie it around the conker, and then maybe you soak it in vinegar, maybe you coat it with nail lacquer or something like that. Everyone had different versions of how they played their conkers, and then you went to school, you held the conker up, and it hung down by a string, and someone else, you swung your conker at someone else's, you cracked them together, and then they did it to you, and you went back and forth, until it eventually broke. And when your conker survived, you added 1 to its score. So when you come into school the next day, you'd be like, this is a 6er. Oh, well, this is a 7er. Fine, we're going to have a battle at break time. And it was the talk of the school until it finally hit lunchtime, and they're like, oh my god, come on, there's a 6er fighting a 7er. And everyone would gather around, and you hold it out, and you smack the conker down. And I was explaining this to a friend of mine. And they looked at me, and they went, I have no idea what you're on about. I have never done that. And I felt really old. There are moments in life when you realise how old you are. And Visa just sounds old. Oh, wow. Okay. I like the fact that there's a load of people standing around me in the golden saucer while I lament about how old I feel that I've never played conkers. Also, why am I the tallest person here, apart from the elephant? Why is everyone so short? I don't like this. This is not good. You're all very, very small. Oh yeah, I'm pretty tall in this game, to be fair. That's true. It's because I'm not tall in real life. Totally average size, and that irks me, it does. I do feel irked. 300 hours in this game because it gets better. The story is fantastic. I don't know what the story is. I've given up really trying to remember. Right, Leap of Faith will be held in Round Square in about 3 minutes. Let's go and do it. Are there any strategies you used in Conkers? Mainly psychological. Do you want to know how a streamer plays an MMORPG? I'll tell you. Followed around by an unkillable army. That's how we do it. People say, oh, you've got streamer RNG. Don't need it, mate. It doesn't matter if my drop's not good. Everyone else's is good. And then everyone gives me all the money and all the drops. That's how I do things. That's how I work. I'm going to let you in on a secret. Never actually played an MMO. No idea what they are. Never played one solo, ever. I don't even know what RNG is. The Asmon strategy. That's how it works. Get followed around by enough people. That's how it works. That is how Mafia works. Very true. Believe it or not, you're on my primary monitor right now. Don't do that to yourself, Temp. Don't. You can find something better. I mean, I'm pretty sure Tom Cardy dropped a new song recently. I'm pretty sure... I mean, hang on. I'll find you some better content. Give me a second. Mighty Teapot's got a new video out. He's sorted some stuff out. Pleasant Kenobi's got a booster opening out. That's fine as well. Young Year put something out because he always does. Oh, Jazz Emu. Yeah, he's got some new songs out as well. Interesting guy. We can find you something else. We can find you someone better. The Act Man has just 3 hours ago, the Act Man put out a new video about YouTube drama. He's main monitor content. That's fine. You gotta like a bit of Young Year. Oh, Triple Jump 5 hours ago. They put out a worst games ever compilation. That's good. Here we go. Do you need to jump, or does this just throw... It just throws you. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I guess it's time to jump. Which way do we go? Ah, here we go. Okay. Everyone just remember that jumping over here is actually quite... Do you have to click those or collect them or just run over them? I'll just run over them really quickly. Okay. Alright, everyone focus now. The problem with jumping in Final Fantasy XIV as opposed to jumping in Guild Wars 2 is when you jump in FF14, you actually commit to the movement. You can't change it in mid-air. In Guild Wars 2, you can change the movement mid-air. It's actually much, much easier. With FF14, you very much fully commit. If you get that, do I get it as well? Oh, no. No! That was a practice. That was a practice run. Shut up. Everyone that saw that didn't. I'm going to ban everyone and delete every clip. There is no proof that that ever happened. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 does jumping puzzles a lot better than FF14. simply because FF14 forces you to commit to the movement of a jump, and Guild Wars 2 lets you switch it around in midair. And that is, oof, that is a massive bonus. You know what? We don't need that one. It's fine. We don't need it. It's totally okay. We'll get something else. We'll get something better. We'll go this way. We'll get the little one. We can probably get this one. This one's fine. Good. We've got that one. We've got this one. Excellent. See, now I know what I'm doing. Now we're good. Come on, get it. Get it. Walk straight over it. Fly me to where we need to be. I don't know where I'm going. Assuming it's this way. Yeah, boy. Okay. Hey, there we go. Raced and won. I don't know if this is the right way, but I have committed, and it's not the right way. Also did a perfect run. No. No, we're good. We're going to get this way. You always thought the cactus in Final Fantasy XIV was related to the cactus Digimon. They are, Visa. Everyone convince him that they are. No one tell him they aren't. Right, let's just go this way. I really... Like, if I could make one change to FF14... One change. All it would be is the ability to control your character in the air better. Instead of committing to a single click and a single jump. And not being able to manipulate the movement of that jump. Why is this here again? I already collected you. There we go. Can we run this way and jump this way instead? Can you? Yeah, okay. Alright, we're good. You'd remove the catgirls just to annoy people. Well, that's just going to ruin the game. Like, without catgirls, what have you got? Without catgirls, it's just Final 14. There's no fantasy. Okay, we're good. What is this way? Oh! It seems that this way is a triple. Can you jump that high? No! God damn it! Oh, physics, you made a fool of me once again. Right, everyone be serious now. No more fun. We're just going to run through this, no stopping. I'm not even taking my finger off the W key. Only cowards take their finger off the W key, apart from this bit here very specifically. Now we're back to the W key. That was a mistake. I'm going to take my key off the W key periodically throughout this, because I realised that is the sensible way to do this. Do I even need the final point? I don't even need the final point. Who needs it? It's pointless. God damn it! I hate everything about this world. Oh, okay, let's go down this way. Where does this take us to? This is... what? This is... oh, God, we're here. Okay. Let's just run up this way. This works. Okay, I mean, I didn't expect this to work, but apparently this is a method. And that gets us to here. And that gets us... oh, so I overshot it last time. I see. Yeah, boy! Boom, son. Did it. Finished the level. You can step on the exit and go back for the other cactars. Now I'm good. Done, done, done. 10 times 6, 3,200. That ain't bad.